Hey guys, Zeramus555 here. I'm going to be doing my deck review of my Gladiator Beast deck. Sorry if I sound funny, I had nose surgery about 4 days ago, so I'm still kind of recovering. There's my dog in the background there. But yeah, I'll show you guys the deck. I really like how it runs. I've tried several different variants and stuff with it. I tried the Prisma thing. I tried the non-respite build, like just the really trap heavy one. Didn't like that. I found it was inconsistent. But yeah, I'll get right down to the build, guys, and I'll show you the deck. Let me just grab the monsters here. Okay, so let's start off with the monsters. Everything's pretty standard. I have some weird tech choices. It's very similar, like the monster count's pretty much like card for card with Adam Korn's build. I like his tech choices with Gorz and stuff, but I'll just show you anyways. So we got 3 Test Tiger. I actually had no idea. I've only been playing GBs for like under a month now, and I had no idea that you could actually special summon this guy, tribute it, and then send back the Gladiator Beast you have on the field to the deck and bring back the same moment as effect. So if you have like Murmillo out, you could drop, or you could Test Tiger, send Murmillo back, bring him back, hit a monster, bring out the other Test Tiger, send Murmillo back again, hit another monster. So I had no idea you could actually do that with it. So Test Tiger is definitely one of the best cards in the deck. It's so good. It's also searchable with Sangan, which is one of the reasons I run Sangan. Laquari, he's the beater of the deck. Samnite, he's level 3 beast. Rescue Cap brings him out, and his effect's actually not bad. If you know you can take out an opponent's monster, you can add like a Chariot or a Spike to your hand, whatever you need at the time, or another Gladiator Beast monster. This guy's actually one of my favorites. I'm not a huge fan of his artwork, but Equeste, he's so good. You can recycle your Respites and your Chariots and keep using them over again. It keeps your lock going down if you have Herc out. Darius, he brings back Bestiari. He's good for those Gyzarus plays. You only really need one. Hoplomus, I wasn't originally running this guy, but he's just so good if you set him first turn. Your opponent doesn't know what they're attacking. Like it could either be Sangan, it could be this guy. For all the, heck, it could be like a Murmillo when they think it's this dude, they're afraid to attack. Oh, sorry, dude's MSN. And yeah, and he's got 2400 defense when you Gladiator Beast summon him out, so he's really good after you do a Gyzarus play to bring out him and a Laquari just for defense. If the opponent takes out your Laquari, you still got 2400 that they have to get over, so really like Hoplomus. Bestiari, he's the star of the deck. Take out a back row and he fuses into Gyzarus. This is a Thorax. It's just a proxy for Retiari. I have one coming in the mail in a tray. It should be here this week. But the guy was supposed to send airmail and he didn't, of course, because you know how nice people can be, so I'm stuck with this for a while. But yeah, Retiari's good. This format removes stuff from the grave. Murmillo, blow up a monster when he comes out. Secutor, so good. And now that I know that you can do that whole Test Tiger thing, I always thought like if you brought out Secutor, Test Tiger, you have to bring out a whole different GB. But you can bring out Secutor, Test Tiger, bring out Secutor again with his effect, and attack a defense position monster and summon 2 more GBs, and then fuse them together for Heraklinos. So this guy is so good. He's so good. Another star of the deck, Rescue Cat, maybe getting hit in the ban list, but I don't know. Personally, I don't want him to get hit. I hate him in X-Sabers, but I think if they put Fall Troll down to 1 and then ban Cold Wave, the deck will not be as good. But then if they ban Cold Wave, it's going to wreck Glad Beasts too, so that kind of sucks. Either way, if Sabers get hit, Glads are getting hit a little as well, so that kind of blows. Prisma, good for getting out those Gyzarus plays. You send a GB, or Heraklinos even, you send a GB to the grave and give him the name. Now this is where like it's very similar to Adam Korn's build. I just like these cards. They're both really good. Sangan, yeah, he's a little slow, and a lot of people writing Thunder King Ryos. Like I could have done 2 Thunder Kings in here, but I tried 2 Thunder Kings and didn't like it. But with Sangan, you can get Bestiari if you know you're going to keep your Glad on the field, and you can set him next turn and then do a contact fuse. He can get you Test Tigers if you need them, and obviously he can get you the Rescue Cat, which usually will get you a free Heraklinos if you do it properly. Your opponent's I just love this guy. You bring him out, and your opponent's just always afraid to attack it. So you got this thing out, and you can usually keep your field presence for a teeny bit. And Gorz. I don't know how many times this guy saved me. I played against my friend's Blackwing deck several times last night, and I won most of the matches, but he did get me a few of them. I just got bad draws, and I made some misplays because I'm still rusty with the deck. But, yeah, Gorz would always take him off guard. And be able to bring this out opening play. Like, just set one back row, and then he field swarms and takes out, you know, Hoplomus somehow. If I was able to set it, he's able to take it out with, like, an Armor Master and then attack with another Blackwing, then I'll still get my special summon off Gorz. Yeah, it's just, Gorz is amazing. Stops OTK. It's just such a good card. So that's 19 monsters. Going to the spells. So we got 3 Respite. This card is the star of the deck. You send back any 2 Gladiator Beast cards, so it can be Chariot or another Respite, and you draw 3. I just find with Glads you get so many dead hands sometimes, especially if you just draw a bunch of Glad monsters and no Test Tigers. This is just good. It helps you draw into your better traps, helps you draw into your Chariots and Test Tigers and stuff. It's just a good card. It's so good, this format. I think it's good in any format. I don't care what happens next format. I'm going to be running Respite regardless. 3 books. I know some people only run 2, but I do like Book. I think it's another good defensive card, and it's a good aggressive card. And since, you know, a lot of people aren't running Wabaku these days, you need to be able to just put a monster in defensive position and not worry about, you know, attacking it. So yeah, this is really good. I think 3's the prime number. 2's good too, but I don't really know what else I'd attack in. Like, I know Adam Korn did a Smashing Ground, but I don't like Smashing Ground in Glads. I think it's a bit, yeah. Staple cards got Heavy Storm, MST, and Cold Wave. This is one of the cards that's probably going to get hit in the ban list, I think. It's too good. I use it in my Lightsworn deck, and you just be able to, like, play Cold Wave, summon JD, nuke the field, they can't do anything, and then they might lose like 3 or 4 spell and trap cards, and it's like a +5 for you or something. So yeah, it's just broken card. It's probably gonna get banned. So on to the traps. That's 9 spells. How am I doing on time here? 7:18. 3 Chariots. This is the key MVP of the deck. So good. Only thing I can see happening with this is maybe going down. I know these are Divine Morass. I have 2 more coming in a trade, but maybe going down to 2 Chariots. But I guess we'll see what happens. 2 Bottomless. Might go down to 1, but yeah, it's just such a good trap card. It's pretty much a staple. I run 2 Bottomless in all my decks. 2 Deep Prison. I was only running 1 and 2 Compulsories, but I switched it up because I like being able to remove my opponent's monsters instead. And Compulsory is good. It's good for disrupting plays, but I don't know, at the same time, it kind of just gives your opponent back a monster you might be able to use again the next time. It's good, though, when you set it and you know your opponent's going to do a Synchro. And, yeah, Deep Prison takes out Stardust, which is good, too. 2 Dust Tornado, good for back row hate. I was only running 1, but I threw in another one. It's better at 2, I can already tell. Especially against Black Whirlwind. I hate that card. Compulsory, that's a nice rare one. Yeah, this is for wrecking those Synchro plays and just for disrupting plays. And if your opponent summons 1 monster, especially against Blackwings, because they need to, like, 1 monster to be able to special summon the other ones, I'll just Compulsory it back. He's got nothing on the field. I can attack directly with my GBs next turn. So, Starlight Road, that's a staple, I think, in GB decks nowadays. I'm actually not sure. I don't think it's gonna get hit, but I'd actually like to see it get hit. I liked Yu-Gi-Oh back when you weren't afraid to use Heavy Storm. Like, I think it makes people think and it makes people play around it, but at the same time, I think it's just like it's kind of wrecked a lot of cards because it's just dumb too. Like, you can't do JD, you can't do Demise, like anything that blows up the field. Heck, I can't even do like my Battery Man, what's it called, Short Circuit, without being worried about Starlight Road. And it's just like, then the opponent gets a free Stardust Dragon, which can negate another effect. It's just a stupid card. I love it though. It just sucks when it's used against you. So I'm just about out of time here. So Trap Dustshoot, Solemn Judgment, and Torrential Tribute. So that's the whole deck, guys. It's 42 cards. It's very similar, like I said, to Adam Korn's build, but I'm not using Wabaku, and our spells and traps are a little bit different. Very similar, though. I think we're like 3 cards off. But yeah, it's such a good deck. I love Gorz. I definitely recommend Gorz and GBs. I recommend Sangan as well. I guess we'll see what happens in the ban list. But for now, this deck is running the best it's ever ran, so that's how it's going to stay. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe and rate to my videos. Thanks.